Hello and welcome to this quick everyday vinyasa flow. Thank you for joining me. My name is Taylor and I will be guiding your practice. We will start standing at the top of our mat together in Tadasana mountain pose. So start to make your way there. Arms release long by your sides, palms forward. Feel the feet grounded into your mat. Engage through the thighs. Engage through the low belly. Standing up tall with a long spine. Soften through the shoulders, soften in the face, space around the eyes and in the jaw. And just being here for a moment, taking time to arrive on your mat. Notice how you're feeling today physically in your body. Notice any thoughts, emotions, feelings you may have brought with you to your mat. Just turning our awareness and attention inward, noticing what is there, noticing what is happening. Enjoying a moment of stillness and quiet. On your next inhale, reach arms up overhead. Interlace all fingers, release pointer index for Kali Mudra, and we'll take standing half moon, leaning to the right side first. So opening up through the left side body, taking that side body stretch. Come back up through center, wiggle up out of the way, stand tall. And exhale, bending over to the left, standing half moon. Compressing through the left, opening up, finding length through the right side body, back up through center, and swan dive forward. Lead with your heart and chest meeting in a forward fold. Water falling over the legs. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. Hands can come to shins, adding a twist to the right. So take a deep bend in the left knee, left hand stays down, twisting open to the side of the room. And come back through center, right hand meets left. On an inhale, halfway lift to lengthen the spine, soften shoulders away from your ears. And as you exhale, refold, switching our twist, opening up to the left. Think about stacking shoulders, getting that twist in the spine. And release back through center. Hanging out in a forward fold here for a few rounds of breath. Ragdoll arms is an option, grabbing opposite elbows into your hands. You can sway side to side, maybe shake your head yes and no. Starting to get that stretch in the back of the legs and the hamstrings. Knees can be bent or straight. Release hands down to the mat if they're not there already. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen. And we'll meet in tabletop hands and knees position. So just lower back down onto one knee and the other one will follow. And start to move through your rounds of cats and cows. Move with your breath at your own pace. Inhale, belly drops, open the chest, gaze up. Exhale, hands press into the mat, round through the spine, engage through the low belly for cat pose. And keep going, 2 more rounds. Once you are done meeting in a neutral spine in tabletop, tuck under the toes, lift up the knees just an inch or 2, and press back to down dog, hips high. You can start to pedal out your feet here. Take a bend in one knee, melt the opposite heel to the mat. and switching. Fingers are spread wide, curling tailbone up to the sky. One more round of breath. And start to make your way up to the top of the mat. Feet meet hands, however you want to get there. Inhale to halfway lift and lengthen the spine. Exhale to refold over the legs. And root to rise, reach up, rise up, meeting in Tadasana, mountain pose. Pause when you get there, find stillness. Moving through a variation of a Hatha Sun. Inhale to reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Soft bend in the knees. Lunge the right toes to the back of your mat for crescent lunge or high lunge. High on those back toes, bend in the front knee, arms sweep up. Palm the mat and move through a belly down vinyasa, a plank. You can lower all the way to the belly for this first one on your inhale. Untuck the toes, cobra, opening up through the chest. And on your exhale, pressing it back to down dog, tuck under the toes, engage through the thighs, press up through plank pose and hips high down dog. Next, inhale, right foot steps to the top, crescent lunge on this side. Upper body rises up, shoulders over hips. Soften shoulders away from your ears. And exhale, palm the mat. Step up to the top, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. And we'll rise to stand, reach up, rise up. Tadasana, mountain pose. Pause when you get there, take a breath. Halfway through our Hatha Sun, on your next inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And step the left foot to the back of your mat for low lunge. Come onto the back knee, untuck those toes, sweep the arms up. Pull low belly up away from the front thigh. And palm the mat. Move through your belly down vinyasa, plank. Lower through your push-up. Inhale to your back bend, maybe upward facing dog. And exhale, down dog. Next, inhale, left foot steps to the top, up in between the hands for low lunge on this side. Lower onto that back knee, upper body, arms sweep up. Sinking into that back hip flexor. And palm the mat. Step up to the top, right foot meets left. Forward fold, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, refold. And we'll rise to stand, reach up, meeting in Tadasana. 2 rounds of breath here. Maybe you close your eyes. Start to rise up high on your toes and imagine that your back is against a wall and slide slowly all the way down to a double toe squat. Nice and slow, long spine, still lifted on the balls of the feet. And come down to a seat and reclining all the way to our spines, to a reclined position. Setting up for one back bend here, you can take bridge pose or upward facing bow or wheel if that is in your practice. If you're moving into bridge pose with me, heels close to hips, knees bent up to the ceiling, and on a big inhale, press those feet into the mat to lift up hips and low back. Arms long by your sides, palms down. Maybe the arms are also pressing into the mat to help you lift those hips up higher. Don't hold your breath. Keep breathing in those little sips of air. One more big breath. Start to lower hips back down to the mat wherever you are. Feet walk out about mat's width and slowly windshield wiper knees side to side. Bring those legs back up through center. Moving into an inversion, so you can take modified legs up the wall, happy baby, supported headstand. I will be cueing shoulder stand. So hips lift up off the mat, hands come to your low back for support. That's very important. Working elbows towards one another. Think shoulders, hips, ankles, all in line. Make sure there is no weight on the back of your neck. If you feel that there is, come out of this. And wherever you are in your inversion, slowly start to lower hips and legs back down to the mat. For a full body stretch, reach arms overhead, point those toes, reach out long, and then hug your knees into chest. For a supine spinal twist, let those knees fall over to the right side, maybe extending the left arm out of the shoulder, gazing in that direction towards the left fingertips. And bringing knees back up through center, just switching sides for our twist. Knees fall to the left, maybe you gaze to the right. Bringing those knees back up through center. And when you're ready, lengthening out long on your mat, taking up space, preparing for our final rest in Shavasana. Just let the mind drift. Feeling supported, heavy, melting into your mat. Let gravity do all of the work here in taking these last few moments to be with yourself in stillness and silence. Take rest. Shavasana. Beginning to bring awareness back into your breath. Just notice the rise and fall as you breathe in and out. Let that breath invite small movements back into the body, fingers and toes, into wrists and ankles. If a full body stretch would feel nice again, you can reach arms overhead, taking that. Curling up into a ball, hugging it all in. Give yourself a big squeeze, and we'll end our practice together in a comfortable seat facing the front. So making your way there however makes the most sense for you, trying to keep eyes closed or keeping the gaze down softly. Meeting with hands to heart center. It was my honor to guide you through your practice today. Thank you so much for joining me. Thumb knuckles up to our third eye, and together we bow in gratitude for time on our mats and for each other. Namaste.